I guess I'm live. I couldn't tell if it started, but hello. Hi, Gloria. I am in my hotel room in San Antonio, Texas, and I just took a shower. I thought I would come in and just do a short live stream. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Ray. Yes, I'm live. I didn't realize it started so quickly. Hey, Dandy Dan, April. I'm glad you guys could come in. Well, I wanted to. I don't know what I wanted, but I was in this hotel room. I took my shower. It's a nice room. It's got a bedroom, bathroom area, and a living room here. It's my couch. It's got all my stuff on it. Hello, more haters. Hi, Colette. Man, what a day. I thought I'd tell you about my day. There. Anyway. So, yeah, I did leave at 10 a.m. like I planned. And had my GPS, and I was just sailing along. Hi, Donna. I'm telling you about my day. So I was driving along, and I got through Abilene, which is just an hour away from where I live. And hello, Catherine. So I got like, hi, Doreen. Hi, Gigi. Yeah, it's a big place. This is a big room. Hello, Ellen. I'll wait till a few more people get in here, and then I will tell you all about my day. Whew, I'm so glad I'm here and relaxing. Hi, Emin and Laguna. So the drive was a trip. Hi, Pamela. So I'm driving along. I have my GPS. The music's, blasting away. Hi, Lucky. No, I'm not. I'm in San Antonio. Just got here. Well, I got here earlier, but hello, RV Butterfly. What a sweet name. Yeah, so I was driving and my GPS was fine. And then I got about, I guess, 2 hours into it, maybe 3 hours. And all of a sudden the GPS, basically my phone said, no service. Well, I wasn't really sure how to get where I was going without my GPS. Yes. I should have I'm going to buy a map, because now that taught me a lesson, because if your GPS goes out and you don't know where you're going, So I started driving and thinking, well, okay. And it's not one highway. It's not like you get on Highway 10 and you stay on 10. No, you go on smaller highways to cut over to the main highway. And I wound up like on this Highway 29, and I was going the wrong direction. So I stopped the truck on the side of this very quiet roads. Walmart, yeah, I'm gonna have to find a map. I need a map of Texas. But I pull over because I'm thinking it doesn't feel right, and it's definitely, hi, Julia, is feeling like I'm not right, something's wrong. So I called Kathy, and that phone was breaking up. And I told her, I said, I don't know where I am. I need to figure out like where I need to go, because I was heading toward Fredericksburg, which is, that's a big city, not huge, but has everything. Anyway, so she threw a couple phone calls dropped, and she looked up the map and said, 29, are you headed east or west? And I thank God my truck has directions. So I was telling her where I was going. And there was a little, like, it was called an outpost, kind of a little tiny cafe in the middle of nowhere. I pulled in there and I went in, and they told me I wasn't too far off course, but I was about 20 miles the wrong direction. And I had to go towards a town called Mason, and then Mason to take a right on that highway, and it takes you into Fredericksburg, and then I was fine. Well, this was my cell phone GPS. But anyway, so I finally got here, but oh my God, the traffic. I did video some of this. I have not seen traffic like this. I don't I don't remember the traffic like this. Yeah, I felt lost, but I found myself and I did get back on the right track and then I was fine. But getting into San Antonio, it was like a rush hour. And it was bumper to bumper on the highways. And I mean literally stopped and maybe going a couple miles an hour for a good half an hour. But I finally got to my hotel, which is the Comfort Inn Suites. And I was so glad to get here, thank goodness. And I'm comfortable now, so that's good. But I definitely learned a little bit about how to get here because it's not that direct, because I live in a little tiny town. And if you look on a map, you'll see what I mean. Hi, Daniel. I'm doing well, thank you. I am sitting here, chilled out, took a shower. I'm in my hotel in San Antonio. So far, San Antonio was kind of too much for me, but whatever. That's a good idea, more haters. I'm definitely going to be more prepared Friday when I head home. But, I'm okay. The trucks was cool, and I had plenty of ice water. And, you know, I remember when I went to Fredericksburg with Nomadic RV, Paul and Ramona. I remember he drove, but we didn't have any service for a long time. And now I remember now, there was no service. Yeah, I have an older GPS that I can update. I have a Garmin and I haven't updated it, but I can. That's another thing I can do while I'm here. Daniel, you messaged me on Instagram. Is that what you're saying? Well, I'll try to, if I get it, I'll answer you. Hi, Patricia. The hotel's great. Yeah, that's right, Ray. I was just on an adventure. This hotel I'm giving up tomorrow morning. What happened was I was only gonna come to San Antonio Wednesday and Thursday and leave Friday, but I'm going to meet up with a couple from YouTube, Mike and Caroline. I think it's Carolyn. I'll find out tomorrow for sure. But we just spoke on the phone, and they're going to pick me up. But I have to get out of here by 11. So in the morning, I am going to check out, have breakfast here, and then go to. I'm staying at Staybridge, which is about supposedly a 10-minute drive. But yeah, it was a safe journey, no problems. Thank God, my truck's great. So I'm gonna get up in the morning and have free breakfast and put all my stuff in the truck and get over to Staybridge. And I called them. This hotel is Comfort Suites. This is a king suite. It's really very nice. This is a living room. Hi, JW. Yeah, so Staybridge is supposed to be a suite also. We'll see. I'm sorry to hear that, Daniel. I know loss is a hard thing to handle, and we do handle it because we have to. You just have to. One day at a time, 1 hour at a time sometimes. It's not easy to lose anyone that you love. But, you know, you will live. You will go on and you will be okay. It's just going to take time. Hey, Mike, Minivan Mike, welcome. So I'm sitting here and I thought, well, I didn't feel like watching TV that much. And I thought, why not just go live and let y'all know I'm alive, and everything went fine. Though I just had about maybe 1 hour of wasn't sure where I was, and that's not a good feeling, especially some of these roads. They were like 2-lane highways, and this is hill country, so you go up and down hills, and so low, and it says it floods when in rain. I can imagine. I went over the Colorado River. I went over the Guadalupe River and the Colorado River. I will have my oh, don't think I'll get away with some of this videoing of this concert I'm going to. Thanks, Gigi. Yeah, I've traveled before by myself, but anywhere new, anywhere new is always kind of like not frightening. I'm not frightened, but it definitely puts you in a position of like survival mode. When you're traveling, you're in survival mode. Yeah, just being, not knowing where exactly what it looks like. But now that I've been here, and Fredericksburg I was at, and I love Fredericksburg, and a place called Comfort. I don't pick up hitchhikers, Lucky. Of course not. Anyway, I didn't see anyone on the highway part of my trip. It was like out in the boondocks for a good hour, maybe more, because it took me from 10 a.m. I left, and I only stopped. I didn't really. I stopped once at a Love's because I was hungry. I hadn't eaten, and once for gas. That was it. But I was around for. I drove at least 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. A good 6 hours. What, six, maybe a little over 6 hours, where because it's only supposed to be a little over 5 hours. But if you stop, and then I went out of my way, but I felt it. I could feel I was going in the wrong way. Knox, people put it down, but man, it's a nice, calm life in Knox City. It's a sleepy little tiny town, and there's a lot of little towns around there, but there's not any traffic. Oh my God, the traffic was horrendous. And when I talked to Carolyn on the phone when I got here, she said they had just gotten home and that it's horrible. Rush hour is terrible. So, I mean, it didn't look like a nice city, but I'm sure where I'll go tomorrow will be nice. I do too, Daniel. I like the peace and quiet. I didn't realize I was such a country girl. But do you know, driving, and I said this in my video that I'm going to put out, driving from my place all the way to Fredericksburg, which is a long drive, there's not one fast food, not one McDonald's. I didn't see any. I mean, as soon as you leave Abilene, Abilene has everything. Out of Abilene all the way just about to Fredericksburg, there was nothing on the highway other than mom and pop places. I don't. I believe it, Lucky. Hello, is it Jace Vegas? Oh, I know San Francisco's got a lot of traffic for sure. Yep, that's what I do. I go to the post office a lot, and Bud's is owned by one of our family members, and we go there. I also go to Isabella's. That's exactly how it was, R.A. Allen. Yeah. Low. I mean, dipping down. If it would have been raining, I would have been not able to cross. Yep, Catherine, that's all I could see. I even stopped in one. One lady was so sweet. Actually, I stopped twice in like a little cafes to find. And the first time I stopped was when my GPS first went off, and we were in a little. I was in a little town, and I stopped at like a little lunch spot, and the lady tried to tell me that how to go straight till you see town and country, make a right. But I don't know what happened. I think I made a right and then I should have made a left, and I kept going. You want to move up to Knox City area, Daniel? Well, thank you, Elran. That's very nice of you. I am without makeup. Like this is me, plain Jane, right now. Well, that's cool. Why not? And there's a lot of little towns. We're Knox City. There's Monday, Benjamin, um, O'Brien. Um, there's quite a few of little towns. They're all nice. So it was an exciting day, and I am really glad not to be out on the road right now. Yeah, peace is important in our lives. I'm a cool old lady for an old lady. Yeah, I really am glad that I live in a small town. The only thing I have to do is get away every now and then. It makes me really want to just go home after I'm away. Oh, you're from the Philippines? Are you in the Philippines now? That's a beautiful country. I've seen quite a few movies with it. Do me a favor, everybody that's in here. There's 59 in here, 60. Give me a thumbs up before you leave. Fort Meade. I don't know where Fort Meade is. It's familiar, but I'm not sure what part it is. Hi, Harmony Paints. Hello, Ernest. I don't. I'm in my 60s. I'll tell you that. Polk County, because I lived in Clearwater, St. Pete area, Tampa Bay. I lived in Fort Lauderdale. I didn't like Fort Lauderdale. I lived in Key West, loved it, but I never really lived out of that area, Clearwater. Tarpon Springs is where I lived last. I smile all the time. So I took a nice hot shower. It was really good, and I'm chilling out for the night. I don't think this will be a really long live feed, but just a little while longer. I've been to Ferdinand Beach too, back in a long time ago. I mean, like I was in I think I was like maybe 30. I don't know, but I got a job in between singing and playing music. I got a job at doing photography at Kmart, and they put me up at a motel in Ferdinandina. I don't know how you say it, in Florida, and stayed there for like a couple few weeks, taking photos of families and babies. I'm going to spend 2 nights at the Staybridge Suites, which is not far from here. I wish I didn't have to leave this hotel. It's very nice. That's why I don't know about Fort Meade, I guess, because I probably passed it right by. But Florida has some beautiful areas, and if you're very wealthy in Florida, then you can live on the water and have a gorgeous view. But generally speaking, it is so overgrown. I mean, concrete. Texas is not like that. I mean, I was telling you, I drove for hours and didn't see any fast food places. I was going to try to stay there for this night, but they didn't have any rooms available at that rate. What year is that RV butterfly? I might have. I lived in Fraser Park, California. Is that what you're talking about, Harmony Paints? Elran, I don't think so. When I was married to my first husband, and it didn't last long, but we went and lived in Fraser Park I was there for maybe 9 months. How old are you, Elran? I'm curious. Well, I was in Fraser Park, rented a little house with my first husband. Isn't that weird? Because that's a small town too. I remember Fraser Park the first time it snowed there. It was so pretty. But I didn't stay long. It was a bad marriage. I got out of Fraser Park and left my husband. That's when right before I went to Florida. It is a small world after all. That sounds wonderful though, Harmony Paints, because if my husband and I were meant to be together, it would have been a real nice place. What year was I in Ferdinand Beach? Let me think. Gosh, I can't remember. I'll have to think about it. Kathy's told me that she fed the dogs and took them for a long walk, and they're fine. Hi, Wayne. Welcome. That sounds nice, Harmony Paints. I don't remember that. I think this is like we're talking like 1973. I miss my dogs too. That's for sure. Thanks, Daniel. I think they're pretty cute too. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up tonight. Alran, how old are you? You keep asking questions, but you didn't answer mine. It is good for me to get away. I have not been away for a long time, and I feel good. I feel like it's something I need to do for myself. Well, if you want to meet me and you come to Knox City area, I'm sure we'll meet. Thank you, RV Butterfly. Wow, we were close. We were close. I left, you came. How come Alran, you ask women their age? It's not polite to ask a lady her age, especially if you don't answer how old you are. Hi, Reed. My favorite musician at the moment. I'm here in San Antonio to see my favorite duo in concert. That's why I'm here. Byrne and Kelly. And my favorite group is Celtic Thunder at the moment. 26 years is way too young for me. Catherine, you're funny. Yeah, really, we are old enough to be your grandma. Yes, I did. I made it safe and sound, thank God. My car ran good. My hotel's clean. You're young too, Daniel. And you're going to be fine. I don't miss that place at all. No. You know what I miss about there? The people Chico and Patrick. But that would never be again anyway. So that's the only thing I would miss. Yeah, it was a good place for a while for me, but I had to really go ahead and keep going. Oh, that's a long time ago now. It's amazing. Oh, I love Chico. We were really good friends. I mean, I left, after we both left the Hilltop, we continued to talk almost like twice a week on the phone. So we became close. Patrick's pretty good. He's with his mom. They're doing well. They're fine. They're traveling together, and Patrick works as a he's a teacher. He teaches RNs. He's very, very intelligent man. Yeah. I love Mary and his mom too. They came to visit me in Knox City. Yeah, it's hard to believe Chico's been gone over a year. That's what that's what makes you want to just live each day to the fullest, because you don't know. You really don't know what's going to happen. And I'm glad I'm doing this, and I'm going to go some more places too. This is just the beginning. I definitely want to do some traveling during the winter. It's a very nice suite, Dan. It's got a king size bedroom with a TV. Nobody's in there. And then a double sink in the bathroom, and then the showers on this side. And I'm in the living room. I'm wearing I'm wearing a pretty blouse and some capri jeans that I bought. And tomorrow I'm going to be picked up, and I'm going to be wearing something very cool as much as possible. I have my outfit picked out for tomorrow. It's over there. Catherine's asking if I had to learn Texas slang when I came to Knox City. Well, I will tell you this. There are people that are from Knox City that I did not understand a word they were saying, especially this one guy. His name is Joe. Now I understand Joe better, and he's my friend Laura's husband, but he comes from Knox City, and he came around when I first got here. We had a fire outside in the fire pit, and he came and started talking, and I couldn't understand him. It took me a while. People talk definitely with slang a lot, but Florida people. I mean, I say y'all, and so do people here say y'all. People here go bless your heart. If they say bless your heart, they feel sorry for you. That's almost a joke. Bless your heart. Bless your pea picking heart. But when I go to play cards with the ladies at the center, they're all Texan girls, and those women have some twangs to them. It's amazing. I don't really have an accent. I mean, as far as I don't think I do. Hi, Tina. Thank you. I'm going to have a good time at the concert. I promise. Jeannie. Hi, Judy. Oh, my drive was fine. Everything went fine. I did get a little lost because my GPS, well, my phone lost service, and so for about like an hour or so, there was no service, maybe even 2 hours. That wasn't fun. But I did manage to get on the right highway and get here. Yeah, I like this room, but I'm only going to be here tonight. Then I'm going to go to another hotel for 2 nights tomorrow. That's true, Dan. Hi, Sun Lotus. Yes, I'm safe and sound. I thought I would give everybody a quick live stream and show you here I am. I hope you all, oh, that's a lot of people. Definitely give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the live stream. That's something I really would like to ask y'all. Tom says he hears Dan's accent in text. I can't tell. Thank you, Daniel. I am enjoying myself. This is a good thing to do. And the live stream, now that I'm used to it, is pretty good, actually. Good night, Ernest. Thank you. I will definitely enjoy that concert. I will shoot some video if they allow it. I mean, I know though I can do a little. I don't want to be blatant about it, but definitely a little. Hi, Marianne. I'm going to enjoy the concert because those guys are so talented. Well, I am staying 3 nights. This is my first night, and then I'm staying Wednesday and Thursday night. Thanks, RV Butterfly. What did I miss? Oh. Yeah. These two guys, if you'd like to know who I'm gonna go see, um, they have so many videos on YouTube. It's Byrne and Kelly, Byrne and Kelly. Just check it out, and you'll see why I like them so much. Hi, Zeno. I don't think so. You've never been to a concert? I've been to a lot of concerts. I'm gonna go to the Riverwalk. I'm being picked up by a couple of subscriber friends, and they're gonna take me to the Riverwalk and to Market Square, I think it's called. Yes, Kathy, safe and sound, thank God. You need to definitely treat yourself to a concert. I don't know what kind of music you love, but I know they're expensive to go, but it's worth it. This concert is a house concert. A woman named Judy, she's having it in her home. So it's a small venue. Well, there's a lot of concerts. You should definitely splurge, Daniel. I know, Tom. Prices of concerts have gotten ridiculous. This cost 100 with the tax and everything, $103. Dan, have a good night's rest, my friend. Thank you, old beer buzzard. I'm glad you came in. I wouldn't pay $400 to see anybody. Yes, I took it. I didn't take a bubble bath, but I took a shower. Hey, Giggle Fishy. I just thought I would do a little live stream to let everybody know I'm fine. Well, I am going by myself. I've learned that if you're going to wait for somebody to do stuff with you, you may never do it. I've seen so many. Matter of fact, I was driving and in my mind, I'm thinking, counting all the different concerts that I've seen. This concert's going to be interesting because, first of all, I've seen these guys. I saw them last year and I loved them. It is the first time I've ever gone to a house concert. And I've talked now to the lady that's having it in her house. She's really a nice person. So anyway, I've seen them before and I know they were worth every penny. Last year I went to the Irish Festival. I drove myself to Kansas City and got a hotel and stayed a couple nights. And I went to the festival 2 nights in a row. They were playing free, but you know, it wasn't free in the long run. Sometimes you just have to do things by yourself, you know? Well, you know what they call it, the Irish guys? They say, and they don't, I don't mean this as drugs, but they go, and we're going to have a lot of crack. It means good times. The house concert gives you free soft drinks and appetizers. You get a meet and greet, and you get your picture taken with the guys. There's 4 people in this group, and they're great. Yeah, I'm not into Alice Cooper, so I wouldn't spend $1 on Alice Cooper. But you know, if you're into it, then that's all that matters. If that's who you like. I'm going alone, but there's a couple of ladies that I've been communicating with on Facebook because this house concert has a private group. So we introduced ourselves, and I'll probably get to hang out with a couple of ladies. Haha, Tom, that's funny. Well, you know what? Anything you can do to check off something on your bucket list, why not? I mean, Alice Cooper's just, I've never been a fan of that kind of music. It's just not my style, but I've told everybody, I hate to brag, but I have seen so many. You can see my room, living room, beautiful bathroom, and a full king bed in there. Hey, Molly. Well, what have I checked off? Mostly, I'm still checking stuff off. I've seen Neil Young 3 times. I've seen Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young together. That was great. And Joan Baez also was on that show. I also saw Neil Young and Crazy Horse back in the 70s. That was really good. Dan Fogelberg twice, James Taylor twice. Donovan, that was quite an interesting concert. Beatles 3 times. I didn't go to Woodstock. I was California girl. What else? God, I've seen so many. I really have. Chuck Berry, Ike and Tina Turner, uh, The Kinks, Jimmy Buffett. Loved him. That was a good concert. John Prine. It was Catherine. Donovan was really cool. This is back in the 70s, and he was on like a big pillow in all white with flowers everywhere. It was like the hippie days. It was beautiful. Hi, Maya. Hello there. I loved Donovan when I was younger. That was definitely one of my favorites. Cardoso. Hello. Good evening. Yeah, I've seen a lot. The Beatles 3 times. I mean, that's a bucket list. But the big thing is I got to meet George Harrison, and he kissed me right there. Got a kiss. Um, I was a young girl when I met George Harrison. He was young too. I was 17. I think he was 21. That's great, old beer buzzard. That's at least you've gone and you like the rocky stuff. Yeah, when you age, definitely your voice ages. He probably did, but not for my kiss. Donovan was one of my favorites too. Very mellow, very sweet. And I saw him real close, like front row. I've seen Bruce Springsteen too, but he was one of my least favorite concerts. I know that's weird, but I remember, I think the reason he was one of my least favorite is that I had terrible seats. Donna, I'm making you jealous. Because I was introduced to George Harrison as a fellow musician. It wasn't like a fan, although I was a huge fan. Well, I was so far up. Oh, but God. Let me get rid of him. Thank you, Catherine. Old beer buzzard, thank you, sweetie. Good night. The drive, hi, Grandma. The drive was a long, good drive. I got a little lost because GPS on my phone. My phone lost service for a little while, but I got here. Well, I was at Highlight, and Highlight has these seats way in like the nosebleed section, and Bruce Springsteen looked like that big to me, and it was not fun to be that far away. I've never seen the Stones. I like Bruce Springsteen now more than I did then. Tom, you're funny, Tomcat. I would like to see. I'd like to see Adam Lambert and Queen. That would be a bucket list one. But the tickets were so expensive. I did check to see, and I could not afford the tickets. Yeah, Adam Lambert's one of my favorite singers. Hi, D-Dubs. Well, thank you. I watch YouTube, by the way. I just don't always um, put my 2 cents in. I'm just a background person. No, Giggle Fishy, I did not go to dinner. Tomorrow I will. It's true, D-Dub. I just sometimes will watch the live feeds that are out there with Rosie and everybody. I appreciate your thumbs up. I really do. So I'm traveling at the moment, which is kind of cool. And I really need to do this more often, and I plan on it. And if Craig gets his butt to Texas and picks me up, then I will be traveling a lot more. Isn't Rudy Valley dead? Sounds like an oldie. What's awesome room service? I don't have any room service. Thank you. I just washed it and blew it dry and sat down here. Thanks, Molly. Frankie Valley. Yeah. This is a long dress, like a kind of a house dress. I love Yosemite, D-Dubs. That's my favorite place I've ever been as far as nature. That is just a beautiful place. I've camped there. Deb, get haircut? I just had a haircut. Yeah, Yosemite's breathtaking, and I don't know how, I haven't been there in many years, but I'm sure it's still gorgeous. You have to tell me what you think. I think it's I've been to Yellowstone and I've been to Tahoe, up there and a lot of places, and I thought Yosemite was really my favorite. My haircut's a tribute to the Beatles. Yeah, 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 yeah. You think you lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday. I think, well, I've never, and I haven't been to Sequoia, and that's something I want to do is go to Sequoia and to the redwood forest. But I've been to Yosemite a couple times, and it's just so pretty. Thanks, Gigglefish. That's me. I'm a sassy girl. I've been to Hollywood. I've been to Redwood. I've crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've never been to Utah. That's someplace I'd like to go. Yes, hi, Angel. Yes, I think you're going to love Yosemite. It's going to be up there with your top places. Yeah, the sequoias are beautiful. I have a friend that lives in San Francisco, and he planted 4 redwood trees on his property on the top of 25th Street in San Francisco, and they're huge. They're huge. Hi, proud felon. I have done a lot of traveling. I used to travel in a van camping out, but when I was in my 30s, I camped out from Key West all the way up to New Hampshire. But I was a young girl then. Same here, Judy. I kind of like the music. I thought Yellowstone was nice, but I didn't think it was as beautiful as some people really dig it. It was nice though, but I mean. Yep, those big huge trees are amazing. Yeah, you've been doing some traveling, Dee. Okay, Catherine, thank you, sweetie. I'll be in touch. They're very different, Giggle Fishy. Yeah, night and day, actually. Hi, Linda. This is my room. It's very nice. I've got a living room, king size bedroom in there, and a double sinks in the bathroom. It's very nice. I bet that was fantastic. Yeah, and you've been doing a lot of live streams. I just don't talk, but next time I will. I'll say hello. Hey, Christopher Travels, welcome, my friend. Yeah, I'm in a hotel near. I'm in San Antonio at a Comfort Suites. I am in San Antonio, Texas. Tomorrow I'm going to be picked up, and two subscriber friends, a couple, are going to take me to the Riverwalk and do some sightseeing and go see. I think it's called Market Square. Hey, Christopher, I saw your barn that came. I also saw how the guy dented your car. That sucked. Hi, Chris. But I know you're going to make that a really nice, comfortable place. Thank you for coming in, Dee. You say hello to Rosie if you see her. Okay. I'll be keeping an eye on your travels. Yes, they have a breakfast in the morning. I'm going to enjoy it. I am going to Giggle Fishy. That's one of the things we're going to do is get on that riverboat. Yep, I'm gonna do the riverboat and take video, and they want to show me a place called Market Square. You better have insurance, Christopher. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Please do give her a big hug for me. I don't know if I don't remember that, Kathy. What is it? I-35 or 135? What are you late for? Hi, Molly. Yeah, I didn't get it. Definitely don't let it slide, Christopher. Well, anyway, I'm going to end this in about 6 minutes. No, I don't think I'm going to go to the Alamo. I might see it, but I don't think I'm going to take. It's going to be so hot. It's going to be 100 degrees. I don't think I can take too much outside. I mean, as it is, I'm going to do the river walk, and we're going to walk a little bit and go to Market Square. The heat is not good, even a little heat. But I'm going to do it. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Yeah, Texas has been hot all August. That's pretty normal, but it's been above normal, really. It's been like 105, 103 every single day. Thank you. It's actually a long dress. Oh, the drive was okay. I got to a point where my phone had no GPS, no service. Hey, who knows? So um, for a little while, I had no guidance where I was going, but I wound up getting it back, and I was fine. Hey, it's nice talking to you, Daniel. Cheer up, things are going to be okay. Hi, Craig. How are you? I enjoy the hotel's nice. Oh yeah, I made it. My telephone GPS had no service for a couple of hours, and I really didn't know where I was going, but I got here. I don't know, Tom. I used to have maps, and that's how we did it. But I didn't even have a map in my car. Isn't this nice? I'm in the living room. There's a sofa there, and then there's a king size bed in the bedroom, and then a nice double sink. It was lovely. I just took a nice hot shower. Yeah, paper maps. I'm gonna get a map. Yeah, that's expensive, Linda. Thank you. Love you too, Judy. I don't have a printer. Otherwise, that would have been a good idea. Yeah, there's no disco in Wet Bar. That's funny. But I do have two sinks. Sleep well, Judy. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up before you leave. California is very expensive. Disneyland it's fun, but you got to pay. You pay the price. Disney World's not cheap either in Florida. I got ice earlier so that my water is nice and cold. I didn't have dinner, but I had a late lunch. So I get up and I'll have a free breakfast. I do too, Giggle Fishy. I love ice because I don't have any ice in my house. That's right, Tom. It's getting to that point for me too. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I'll make this a quick one. And I don't have ice in my house, no, because my freezer's too small to put ice. I do appreciate each one of you. You all are so sweet, and I care about you guys. Um, so I want to thank you for dropping in and checking in on me. And I love you guys. I will see you maybe tomorrow. The next day, I'll do another live stream for an hour. And I am going to take a lot of videos of the river walk too. Christopher, I love you, sweetheart. And I'm so glad that you're okay and you got your barn and it looks like your land's going to be really beautiful. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, RV Quilt, Giggle Fishy, Christopher, Marianne, Pamela, and of course, Craig and Gigi. So many wonderful people. Tomcat. I guess that's it. And Laurel. I see you. I see all of you. Okay. Till tomorrow. Peace out. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up.